up for Miami. They've got Davion Mitchell. Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Then it's Moody, then it's Green, and it's Santos in at the 4. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero scanning the floor. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Curry against Mitchell. Pass to Santos. Left side, Pajemski. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Miami. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Green. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now here's Mitchell. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Here's Hero. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's now 7 points for Tyler Hero. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Curry. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Here's Santos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, BA, he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Santos. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Mitchell. Hero finds Mitchell. Outside Adebayo. It's Powell on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell, he's open. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Stolen by Mitchell. Up top, Wiggins. Defended by Pajemski. Powell outside. Hero outside. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody. On the wing, Green, pounded by Adebayo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Powell outside. Hero outside. Puts one up from 19. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator. And this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
Outside Moody, pass to Curry. Here's Santos. 11 points for him last game against Minnesota. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Powell passes to Hero. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. And again, no good by Golden State.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Wiggins passes to Jaquez. Back to Wiggins. Now here's Hero. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 15 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Green in the post. Pounded by Adebayo. And that one's good. Green.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Curry passes to Green. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's keep it going for your war.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at Miami. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher.
I think for the Heat, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
At this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
Adebayo, a screen on Curry. Down low. From 8 feet away. And it's Miami with another.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Santos. Green with a screen on Wiggins. Left side, Green. Outside, Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Santos. Hounded by Wiggins. Fires for 3. Santos can't get it to go. Miami leading by 10. Hero outside. Back to Powell. Adebayo sets a screen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Santos. Moody from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero outside. Outside Jaquez. Hero outside. Lets the 3 fly. Santos pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Curry. Launches it. He drops it from range. Curry's got 9.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's look in on the teams at the top of the list in free throw shooting. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Heat leading by 7. Pass to Jovic. Back to Smith. Here's Larson. Smith outside. Shoots over Curry. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And here's Podziemski. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Ware. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Yakachonis is checked in for Miami. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. And Horford gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Yakachonis. Out to the wing. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Yakachonis. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Curry. Comes up empty down low.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Miami leading by 9. A minute 22 left to play in the first. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Green.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots. Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Larson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Norman Powell.
Yeah, I just love how he's improved over the years. Part of being a big-time player is consistent growth. He's added to his game, and he's living proof. Hard work pays off.
Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Melton outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hield. And the Warriors miss again. Miami leading by 6. Now here's Powell. He had 16 in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the board. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Ware. The 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Al Horford out there with Quentin Post. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Post. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Screen by Post. Here's Melton. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 6. Here's Larson. Over Melton. Larson, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Hield on the wing. Powell covers. And it's Hield missing. And the Heat shooting it at 52%. Miami moving it around. Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. And here's Ware, guarded by Post. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jaquez. For 3, Powell. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Pass to Ware. Powell outside. Here's Larson. Melton covers. Back to Powell. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Larson. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 4. Hield passes to Melton. Back to Hield. Horford outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Larson. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And again, no good by Miami. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Horford, a screen on Jaquez. Horford, left side, from outside the arc. Hey, Horford from range.
And he didn't have this shot coming into the league, but now Horford is dangerous from deep.
Has to Ware. Here's Larson. Back to Powell. 4-3. The rebound by Post.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
That gives them the lead. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice finish by Horford. He got bumped.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in for Post. Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for Melton. And Miami also making a switch. Hero's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Ware. Pass to Larson. Now here's Hero. Just 5 on the clock. They still need this. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Outside Moody. Here's Santos. Lets it fly. Powell pulls it in. Pass to Larson. Now Ware. 5 points in the game. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Curry surveys. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Heat leading by 5. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Curry from the arc. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Hero, no good. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Powell. No points so far. Here's Larson. Pass to Hero. Releases. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Santos. Jaquez covers. To win the drought. Santos, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1. The Heat, 4th.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Hero. Curry with it. He's got 14. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Podziemski. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Heat leading by 3. Pass to Powell. There's a screen. Spins. And here's Wiggins. Back to Ware. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Well, the Warriors shooting 40% so far in this one. Outside Podziemski. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Curry. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Wiggins outside. Hero outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Santos. Outside Moody for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hero's got 26 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
They set the pick. And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Hero for 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Adebayo had an NBA body right from the start. And you get the sense he's no stranger to that weight.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Now here's Podziemski. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Curry gets the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Ware. Here's Mitchell. And here's Wiggins. The 3. Wiggins for the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Santos. Now Green. Ware covers. Mitchell against Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Now here's Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero outside. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Pass to Pajimski. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Curry against Mitchell. With the 10-footer. Again, Golden State.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Hero outside. From 13 feet, down it goes. Hero's got 31 points.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Curry. Oh, the float game from Curry. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Hero outside. Pass to Ware. Back to Adebayo. Wiggins for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Curry. Shot from the mid-range. The shot comes out. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami, and he's recorded his high points and hopes to add on as the game continues. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, so we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. Got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
Shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup against the Magic, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Heat.
What stands out to me is their offensive execution. They're totally in control of what they're doing, in sync with one another. The defense has no answer so far.
And if they don't come up with the answers, it's gonna be a long night.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Warriors trail by 7. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Powell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Curry against Mitchell. Pass to Santos. No good on the three. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Pajemski following the three-point basket by Miami.
Come get it, come get it.
To the middle. Here's Green over Adebayo, and that one's good. Green's got 6 points.
And Green loves flexing on the defense, welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Hero outside. Back to Mitchell. Puts it up from 17, and it's Miami with another.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Warriors trail by 10. Left side Pajemski, and it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Powell outside. From deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Santos. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Oh, the sweet stroke of Stephen Curry.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Now here's Adebayo. Green covering. Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Mitchell against Curry. Green with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Here's Hero. The rebound by Moody.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Warriors trail by 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. BA, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Hero. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. 4th, Miami. Number 5, the Warriors.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Now Moody. Still without a bucket. Outside Curry. Stop the drought. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero for three. They get the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Curry. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Mitchell. Now here's Hero. Pass to Wiggins. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Curry.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Green, a screen. The shot. And Hero grabs the board. Heat leading by 4. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Adebayo with a steal. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins with it. He's got 10. Outside Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Curry. Outside Pajemski. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Count it. Wiggins got 12.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Warriors. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Well, I think for Golden State, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Green, a screen, fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 5. Green with a screen on Hero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Pajemski. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Ware's checked in for Miami. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Powell outside. Pass to Ware. Hero for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Santos. And that comes off the assist by Green. Santos has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Powell surveying the D. Here's Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. And again, no good by Miami.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Podziemski. Knocks it down from distance. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 34.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Santos. And here's Moody. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Oh, and Green hits the shot despite the contact. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Has to Ware. Miami moving it around. Back to Powell. And he lobs it up top. And Powell with the stuff.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's Podziemski on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Inside. Santos good. Santos has got 8.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Here's Santos, hounded by Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the Warriors. Post checked in for Draymond Green. Horford comes in for Santos. And it's Stephen Curry in for Moody. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Adebayo. Larson comes in for Powell. And it's Smith in for Tyler Hero. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Jovic passes to Smith. There, the screen from deep. The rebound by Post.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Smith passes to Jovic. Here's Larson. The free ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Podziemski with it. Working on Ware. Pass to Post. Now here's Curry. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 41.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Larson. No points yet. And again, no good by Miami. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Quentin Post out there with Al Horford. That's the Warriors 5.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Powell outside. Puts up a three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Warriors lead by 4. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Curry from behind the arc. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell can score just about any way he needs to. Contact does not bother him.
Now here's Curry. The crossover. Larson with a rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Well, at 6'10", I want to see Jovic attack like this inside. He has the height needed to be a weapon down there.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 49 in the game.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Curry. Jovic. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Al Horford.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Well, you know, Nikola Jovic is a stretch 4 who's shown to be a talented ball handler and a facilitator for his size. And what I love, guys, he continues to work on his game.
Here's Green, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in.
At the line for your Warriors, Draymond Green, shooting 1.
Free throw good. Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Hero against Curry. Pass to Larson. Powell outside. A deep 3. Nails it from 3. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's Powell's role on this team. He needs to be aggressive out there and keep firing off the catch like that.
Now here's Hield. Outside Curry. From downtown, Jaquez grabs the board. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Green. Horford passes to Hield. Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami. And here's Hero to tie it up. Count that one. Hero's got 39.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Horford. Outside Curry from the arc. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Hero with the bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry, pass to Hield. Lets it go from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Now here's Powell. To take the lead. Gets the three ball to go. Powell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to chase Powell off that three-point line, or he's gonna make you pay.
Curry finds Hield. Larson with a rebound. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. From about 19. It's rebounded by Golden State. On the wing, Curry. Here's Green. Jaquez covers. Left side, Green. Outside Curry. And here's Hield. The three is up. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Larson. Powell outside. Launches it. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Now Hield. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Jaquez, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Larson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Right side Adebayo. Back to Hero. The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Moody. Shoots over Wiggins. Moody misses.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Now here's Hero. Shoots over Curry. Hero, no good. Here's Santos. Counted by Adebayo. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Here's Santos. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, deflected. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Powell for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Santos has got rebound number 8 now. Left side Curry. Pass to Green. Ware with it to the inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo. And that's a double-double for him now.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Here's Santos. And again, no good by Golden State. The Heat with the lead. Wiggins on the take, and he dunks it down.
A mobile attacking player. Wiggins' teammates and coaches love when he uses his physical tools to his advantage.
Outside Moody. Pass to Santos. The three from Curry. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Let's go with a three. They get it again. Adebayo. Bam, going to work in close.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Outside Curry. Here's Green. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Moody buries it from outside.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Mitchell's checked in for Ware. Miami trailing. Here's Powell. Here's Mitchell. Outside Hero. Takes a three. Oh, it's off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Moody. Now Curry. Here's the pick. Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Hero. This is the three.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green against Adebayo. Outside Podziemski. Driving in. Cleared away by Hero. Heat shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. From 13. And that's in.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's the teardrop. Outside Mitchell. Oh, Green rips down the board.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Curry outside. For three. And misses. Heat shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Now Hero. Mitchell outside. Shoots a three. Oh, it's off target. And the Warriors with possession. The lead is 2. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Stephen Curry. And the three misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hero. Powell outside. is up. Oh, he missed the jumper. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. 2-point game, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Podjevsky taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Count it!
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Podjevsky.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.